Hello everyone, welcome to this first meeting for SAP Stamtish India. My name is Gaurav Karkara. I have been working in SAP space for close to 15 years and I've been part of SAP organization for more than 9.5 years. My current areas of interest are SAP Cloud Platform and S4HANA. I am someone who like to work on new offerings from SAP and I really feel community has helped me there. And community is also helping me to do my job efficiently in many ways. So, going by the community spirit, we thought that we should have our own event here in India. And this event is called SAP Stamtish India. I will just discuss about why it is called Stamtish and why its full name SAP Stamtish India is there. So Stammtisch is a German word which means getting together on a regular basis around a round table, and it's an informal meeting. For us also it's going to be an informal meeting on a regular basis, but not around a round table. So we are going to meet through virtual channels till COVID settles down. Then going forward we will see if we can have physical meetings as well. And it's called SAP Stamtish. So it is really related to SAP. So while we are meeting informally, we are going to discuss about uh, various things around SAP. Okay, so people who are directly or indirectly related to SAP are going to be part of this group. And we have named it STEMtish just to be consistent with the naming conventions. There are events happening around the globe with the same name, and just to align with those naming conventions, we have just named it SAP STEMtish India. And why are we having this event in India? So India being a huge market, there are a lot of SAP consultants here. We feel that India deserves its own event, so where people can get together, can talk to each other, can know each other, discuss various aspects of their work, share their learnings, or impart their learnings as well. Okay, so when we get together, when we get into the neck of things, then sky is the limit. We can do so many things. So really really the purpose is to get together, inspire and motivate each other and learn new things. So our benefits or purpose is not limited to what I have stated, but it's really important to state what it is not. So this event is not for sure a money making adventure. We are not going to sell anything here. We are not going to recommend any courses which are paid. So that is something we expect from participants as well, that they don't indulge into things which are into the money circle. So we will kind of keep a close watch on that thing. Now coming to the frequency, we are going to have this event once a month, every third Saturday of every month, and then around the same timings, 12 to 1:32 p.m. Since this is our first meeting, we are not having any sessions here, but going forward, we will have at least one or two sessions where people are going to share their learnings. So, who are going to be these people? You. So, I'm going to ask you people if you have learned something new, if you have something to share, please come forward and let's just talk to the group on this. Okay. So it's more of participants forum. So you people are going to drive it going forward. Okay. Being a moderator, myself and Nabit, we are kind of keep a watch that we are really aligned with the purpose, and we are not diverting too much from it. I think that's it. Apart from that, I think the one aspect of our work which really helps us is networking. It really helps to know more people who work in your area of expertise. So I think it's going to be a great platform for networking. I got my current job through a referral. Okay, so in IT industry, being virtual, it's going to be a great place to get together, I believe. So I'm really looking forward to know many of you closely, and thank you for joining this meeting. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you, Gaurav. Thanks for providing the context to our meeting and our this recurring SAP Stamp Test India. A warm welcome, everyone. So, so now we are very pretty much clear with the context of why do we want to do this event and all. And before that, I think we would like to know you more personally. In the sense, everyone shall know each other. And so, in that context, we have few polls lined up. The first one being, related to the area. So I'll quickly launch this poll, and you can take up that poll, and so that we understand what kind of different skill sets we have in our meeting. So it looks like primarily we have mostly technical people, and apart from it, we have one functional guy, and another one is from the basis background, which is good. We are very open to to have a diversification in terms of functional, technical, security basis, etc. Also, so that we are connecting every part of the SAP ecosystem. And then apart from this, I think because we chosen this Google Meet is because now we can have separate rooms also. For example, if the number of our functional consultants will increase, or basis guys and will increase, or security people will increase, we'll have separate rooms and separate sessions running in parallel. So very good. So I think that's very nice. So the we have another poll also lined up, which is related to the total experience you have. This is more or less to understand in better that okay, whether we have somebody, most of us who have started just new, or we have experienced people. So I'm just launching that poll, and maybe you can quickly submit your votes. And for those of you who cannot see the poll in mobile, they can put it in chat. It looks like our experienced guys are, we have nobody from 0 to 2, 2 to 5, we have one, and okay. So majority of us are at least greater than 2 to 5, which is good. Okay. And lastly, I will again bug you with my last poll, and trust me, I will not take any other poll. So last is about your location, and choose, it is impossible to list all the location, choose your closest one, whichever is closest to you. But I think I think Mahesh or Puneet, it will be more of a, I've launched the poll also, so maybe you can choose there for the others. Very good. And in case I forgot any city, so please bear with me.
You missed Gurgaon a bit.
Oh man, I missed Panchkula also then.
So all Gurgaon, Noida people should choose Delhi.
For
So are we? So
Delhi.
are we like from Chennai? We have to choose Bangalore.
Oh, Chennai, put it as Chennai.
No worries. I just mentioned it as Bangalore.
Okay, that's okay.
Chennai, you missed Chennai as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need Chennai also. Yeah, very good. So I think we have wide. If you look at the polls, also we have vast people from everywhere joining us. Right, we are right now 28, 29, which is I think a good start. Right, and intention is to take it from here to the next level. Right. So without wasting much further time, I think since we have limited people. Gaurav, it makes sense to introduce everyone so that at least not big introductions, two lines, so that we all know who is working where. What do you say, Gaurav? Or maybe others. Shall we go for a round of introductions also so that everyone knows who is who?
Yep, that will be
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so the first introduction is
Just to highlight Navit, we have one participant from Melbourne, one from South Africa as well.
very good. Warm welcome. Very nice. So we are spread
Great.
everywhere. That's nice. Very good. So so the introduction will be like a limited one. It will be like your name and then place, as you have already told, or maybe you can again your years of experience and technology, and that's it, right? And if company, if you want to mention about which company you work for, that'll be great, right? So
And
maybe
your
let Yeah.
Just one thing more, Nabit, and your expectations from this call, from this
Yes.
meeting.
That's very important. Yeah. So maybe quickly, I'll start with myself. My name is Nabheet. I have around 14 years experience working with Mobilitas Consulting, primarily in technical space. So I will then pass it on to I'm just checking in the call. So next I see from A is Abhinath.
Yeah,
Abhinath?
yeah. See, I'm Abhinath. I work for Cycle Pure Agarbati's Vengravan sir, and I'm a techno-functional consultant. I have 6+ years of experience.
Nice. Very nice. Warm welcome. Akash? Akash Jain?
Hi, this is Akash. I work for Mobilitas Consulting. I have 13 years of experience. I'm into technical space.
Welcome, Akash. So next, Amit. Amit Babale.
Yes. Hello, Nabit sir. My name is Amit Bavle, and currently I'm hailed from Pune and currently working in BAP consultant as an ABAP consultant. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Warm welcome, Amit. Anugrah James.
Hello everyone, this is Anugrah here. I'm working in the technical space and work for TCS now. So I have total experience around 7 to 8 years. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, Anugrah. Apurv Kejriwal.
Hi Nabit, hi everyone. My name is Apoor. I have close to 8 years of experience. And although in the chat I mentioned functional, but I'm actually a techno-functional guy. So I know ABAP as well as SD. Close to 8 years of experience, currently working with HCL.
Very nice. Good. Brahm.
Hi everyone, Brahm here. I work with Cargill. Overall, 14+ years of experience with ABAP. Yeah, getting into newer technologies with S4 and all. Presently in Bangalore, but probably getting remote out of Chandigarh. So that's why I chose remote. So.
Nice. Welcome. I remember Cargill implementation. I was part of it when it happened via Accenture around.
I was part of it as well, yeah. So I basically jumped the fence. So from Accenture to Cargill.
You were part of Accenture. Okay, nice. Good.
Yeah.
I was in Mumbai. Good. Very nice. So, okay. Brijesh Gandhi.
Yeah, hi all. So I have around 8 years of experience. Started my journey with ABAP and now working on Fiori and UI5. So now moving on, going to look for exploring other technologies with this community call.
Okay, and warm welcome, Gaurav. Gaurav has already introduced himself, so let's skip him. So, pardon me if I spell somebody's name incorrectly. Forgive me.
Hi,
Please.
Niti. Hi,
Ganas,
everyone. This is Saurabh. I am working with.
hold on. We are going alphabet wise. I'll call your name, Saurabh. Don't worry. So, Ganan Sabnathan.
Yeah, Jnana Sambandhan. Jnana would be fine. That's me. And
Jnana, yeah, very nice. Jnana.
Jnana would be fine. Yeah, this is Jnana. I started as an ABAPer. Now I'm more into functional and delivery management. Now I'm based out of Chennai, but I work for an Australian-based consulting company. So 6 months over here and 6 months with in Sydney. That's how I work. And currently, I've lost my more touch with my ABAP. So I thought that maybe with this kind of Stamptish group, I actually can get more into technical. And recent tech ed was so good. That's my expectation as well. Yeah.
Very good. Warm welcome. So that's how we'll go. Kanaya Gupta.
Hello all, my name is Kanaya Gupta. I'm having almost 3 years of experience in SAP basis. Currently, I'm working with Smartship Technologies in Bangalore.
Yeah. Mahesh, I think Mahesh.
Hello everyone, I'm Mahesh and I have like 8 years of experience, and currently I work for an organization in Ras Al Khaimah. It's like next to Dubai, and that's it about me. But anyway, you guys were talking about Cargill, right? So I also was working in Cargill when I was in Gurgaon like 4-5 years back. So I was also part of custom development team, so I worked there.
Okay, so they didn't expect so many people. Yeah, small.
Yeah, I was
mostly people have not heard of it. Maybe Gaurav would have heard of it because the development ACM development works out of Gurgaon. So
yeah.
And Mahesh, you should call yourself Fury Element Baba, man. You're a Fury Element.
You are giving big names to me, man.
Yeah, man. Manish Gupta. Manish, can you please introduce yourself? let's just skip then maybe to Nazir Amir.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nazir. Got 20 years of ABAP experience. I work for SABC, the South African Broadcasting Corporation in South Africa. I've worked on reports, ALVs, most of the RISE FW stuff. I'm just worried that SAP is changing at lightning speed. And I've watched lots of your YouTube videos, Nabit, and also blogs and things, and you write spot on where you're saying we as ABAP developers need to keep current.
Yeah.
And I'm inspired, with your enthusiast Telegram group. My expectations are to just keep up with SAP, learn the new tools. I've played a little bit with Fiori. I want to know, get into UI5 and Business Application Studio.
Okay, warm welcome, Nazir. Thank you. I think
Thank you.
that's what we are planning to do. So we will not be worried about technologies. We will start loving the technology. So that's what the plan is. That will get more close to the technology, the functional, technical basis, or whatever, right? Anything which is related to the technology is warm welcome. So yes, that's the plan for our whole year, the next 2021. Let's see how it goes. And Priya.
Yeah, hi Navit, hi everyone. This is Priya Ranjan Gupta, short Pri. So yeah, I'm working with Infosys for almost 9.5 years. I started as an ABAP consultant, and then due to project requirement or situation, I moved into travel and expense Concur. And while I was working in TND, I was looking at ABAP and the way it was changing. I wanted to come back again, but the way it was changing, I was not getting that motivation or push to go into ABAP again and learn all this new things coming into this space. Thanks to 2020, I got opportunity to meet Nabet through this YouTube series and Discord channel and all those things. And I got my motivation back to come into ABAP. I talked to my manager, okay, going back to ABAP again. And last 6-7 months, I'm into ABAP again. And then the journey started with all this CDS, UI5, Fiori, JavaScript. And, a big thanks to this community and Navid. It was not possible because of all these things. I wanted to come back, but there was not enough push or motivation. And this community where it helps.
This is the one benefit of it. You just hang around and it will automatically push you. Warm welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Puneet?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello.
Interrupt, guys. Just to interrupt.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Just to interrupt, Nabit, I think Nabit said very, very, deep thing here, deep statement here. You just hang around and then you get pushed yourself. I think that's really what happened to me, to be really honest here. Okay? Just hang around and it will really push you to learn new things. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, Puneet, please carry on.
That's fine at all. Yeah, hello everyone. So this is Puneet here. I have in total close to 8 years of experience in SAP technical discipline. So I actually work in one of the government organization in Abu Dhabi, that's in UAE. So we got connected last year. Basically over here, me and Mahesh are from SAP Yalsa. And then we got connected in our SAP Yalsa, the Gaurav and as well as Nabit. So with in terms of some sessions on ABAP. And so with that, the thing is, these guys have started SAP Stamptish India. So even the main expectation over here is to get connected with as many number of SAP community people, because India is one of the place having the highest community people, where we miss connecting with these talents and this intelligence we miss out, where we see only in other parts of the region like in Europe or America. So even make this India community as well to be one of the most, and I mean the highest community as well. So with the talents that we got, so this is also one of the things that I need to get connected with SAP Stamptish India, so I can get connected with so many versatility people. So yeah, this is also one of the things. Yes.
There are many unsung heroes who need to come forward and share their knowledge and learn more and share more. So yeah, and I think you said Stamfish India inspired you earlier, and I said Yelsha inspired us. So it's a vicious circle. Everyone keep inspiring. Very good. So
Yeah, actually, Navid, the other thing is, India as a community, sometimes, we miss to think that it has a very wide, I mean, a very wide angle in the brilliance in it. So somehow, we just need to push it up. Because mostly when we see this community, right, we only see people from Europe or America. So
yeah,
I really sometimes wonder, we have very great talents, and
yeah,
we just need to uh, push this up. That's it.
yeah. That's
I
what
couldn't
I'm.
agree with
Somehow,
you more. Yeah, that is true,
yes.
Nabid. We Indians, so many technical people are there, and we also need to, start sharing
I,
ourselves in within ourselves. All these things we need to do.
yeah,
We
I
need that
understand.
learn from the Europeans and the US counterparts.
I share the same feeling with each and every one of you. In fact, I was talking with Gaurav also about the same, that we are, I don't know how many 100,000, 500,000, how many strong we are, right? But our community typically related to India needs to grow strong, and that is the intention. All of us here are the flag bearer of this community to be built up. We want that direction, and that is the only intent. So let's see how it goes. But yes, the overall intention was to make it big. That's why I was 150 people. Will it be less or more because we have so many? But see, we have only 30 people turned up, right? But that's okay. That's a very good start. I was expecting very less, but it's like it's exceeded expectation. And I think small steps will take, and slowly this whole community will build up. Don't worry, we will. So maybe moving on, Rahul Gupta. Rahul, we have interacted with Rahul in the past. Also. Yeah, Rahul.
Hey, hi. Hey, hi, Nabeed. Hi. So yeah, I'm Rahul Gupta, and I'm working with Dell Technologies, and I have been an SAP consultant almost like from 9 years. Started with ABAP, then Fiori, then HANA, then PI, and now it is not SAP, but different technologies altogether. Uh, so the expectation is pretty simple, which was already mentioned in the email, just to build the community, share the knowledge, and share the experience what everybody is having. So you rightly said, Nabi, like just 2 cents from my side, like we are 30 people, but still considering the experience, what we have, like average 5 years experience, then it is like 150 years of experience is there right now. So if we can share it, yeah, probably. So that's the only expectation I have.
Very good. Thanks, Rahul. And in fact, since we have seen a different stream also, SAP, non-SAP, so we'll love to have you and speak and talk about it in our coming sessions also. Good.
Sure.
Raji Balochan Sahu.
Yeah. Hi, all. Good afternoon. So my name is Rajiv Sahu. I'm from Yes Technologies, and I work for one of my clients, John Deere. I work as a app developer, but there we got exposed to various technologies. Like we started working on Fiori, CDS, and many things. And basically, I work for the BizTex, SAP BizTex. So when I started working on Fiori, I started following Mahesh, and then I following Navid. And I'm also like we had the last SAP Alas. I was also there. So my expectation is like being with the community, getting the knowledge, because I have only 3.5 years of experience. So it's like beginning for me, long way to go.
Warm welcome, Rajiv. And in fact, number of years of experience is okay, but we all can learn from each other. So if you want to share your experiences of actually working on the project, we are okay. We will be happy to have you as a presenter. So warm welcome. Good.
Thank you.
Rajiv Das.
Hi Naveed, hi everybody. So first of all, congratulations to Naveed for his successful, Take 8 sessions. So I attend almost everything, and also the, your YouTube sessions along with your all blogs. It's a really fantastic, Naveed. It's really inspired from you, and yeah. I've almost 12 years of experience in currently working in IBM as ABAP consultant, mainly ABAP and HANA, along with definitely work on the Fury as well as embedded analytics as well. So yeah, this is my current project is on embedded analytics. So mainly I deal with all the embedded and CDS. And apart from, so I also put my hand dirty with blockchain as well.
Right.
So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. So maybe you
But
can share blockchain experience with us. Warm welcome, Rajiv. Rashmi Garg.
Thanks.
Hello, hi all. Am I audible?
A little bit less. The sound is a little bit less. Maybe you can speak.
Is this fine now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, hi all. Rashmi this side. I have 9 years of experience in SAP ABAP. I'm presently working with Accenture Gurgaon. And actually, I have attended Nabeed's session in TechEd on ABAP transitioning from ABAP developer to ABAP programmer. So from there, I got inspiration. Like even I want to move into Fiori, and I'm in front end development. So then I just sent him a LinkedIn request, and he accepted it. Thanks for accepting it. And then I got to know about this event. So from there, I just registered for this event. So my expectation is like I just need some guidance, like how do I start from like I want to transition into front end Fiori UI5. So that's why my expectation is from this community.
Okay, warm welcome, Rashmi, and hopefully this is one of the roadmap session which we might have in our next one. It's not committed, but that's how we are planning to do. So that's how, for example, you want to transition from ABAP to Fiori, right? For example, Rajiv wants to transition from ABAP to blockchain, right? Blockchain developer. So these are the journeys which we will try to go through these chapters. So hope so. Stay tuned. So that's what the intent is.
Yeah, welcome, Rashmi. Myself and Abhit are also Accenture Gurgaon alumni.
Okay.
Hi, yes.
Yeah, even for me, it's 6 years almost in Accenture.
Everyone has worked for Accenture, Infosys, TCS, or one of these SAP and all.
Yeah,
So very nice.
Infosys. I worked there for 3 years. I joined Infosys as a fresher, campus placement, and then I switched to Accenture Pune. And then, after getting married, I just took transfer to Accenture Gurgaon.
We are Infosys also alumni also then. No, that's a small one. Good.
Yeah,
Very good.
right.
Ravi,
Yeah, maybe a poll for how many companies you have worked for, something like that. A lot of commonalities will come out there as well.
Yeah, maybe which companies you want me to mention. So you want me to do this poll? It's like
No, maybe next time. That will help you understand the group that you have a lot in common.
yeah. I'll do that. I think we have a fair, wide, vast presence, right? Because I think people are working and everywhere. I think very good. So I'll do that. I'll do this poll. Okay. Ravi H.
Yeah, hi everyone. I have around 15 plus years of experience in SAP. I work mainly on portal domain. So logical transition to Fiori for the last 3-5 years. I've been working on Fiori and looking into more architecture and performance issues in that. So looking forward on more such initiatives and a lot of learning coming up in Fiori and changes. So hoping to hear more on that.
Okay. A warm welcome, Ravi. Sure, we will. Yes. Riju Rajgopal.
Yeah. Hi all. I've been into the SAP space for close to 9 years, mostly into the technical part. So was into ABAP for 6-7 years, and then moved on to the Fiori and UFI space. I moved to Australia last year, so been working here for a year.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sagar Bansal.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Sagar Bansal. I started my career in SAP space in 2018 and completed just 2.5 years. And I've primarily worked on custom UI5 development as of now. And since I'm very early in my career, so my main expectation would be what all things are moving around in SAP space and how to switch from UI5 to other trending technologies in SAP. So that's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice. Warm welcome, Sagar.
Thank
Sai
you.
Nitesh.
So hi everyone, this is Sai Nitesh. So I have a 5 years of experience in SAP UI5 and Fiori mobility. So the expectation is I want to learn more on other technologies as well.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
Saurabh Manu.
Hi everyone. I'm Saurabh. I have more than 13 years of experience currently working on the technical domain and working with Infosys.
Welcome, Manu. Silva Nagaraj.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm close to 10 years of ABAP experience and started working on the Fiori areas with the UI5, and I'm based out in Bangalore, working for TCS. I'm looking forward to learn new technologies, new areas to explore, and learn and share the new things, kind of a thing.
Okay. Welcome, Silva. Shivam Shukla.
Hey, Nabid. Hi, Gaurav. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So I'm with SAP India and around 8+ year of experience. And the motto is to learn and share. And I also love to explore new technologies, like mainly in machine learning, data science. And I have few publications there. And from LinkedIn, I got to know a lot about Sudeep, Nabid, and Gaurav. So yeah, means I also want to contribute, means whatever I have learned, and I also want to know means what kind of business problems we are trying to solve together, including different technologies. Because I cannot learn each and everything, but yeah, I can get a lot of benefits. I just got to know that somebody is expert in blockchain. So yeah, and I also attended your TechEd session. That was really very nice. So congrats for that.
Thanks, Shivam. I think very valid point, because the common problem with everyone to make this or take this step is, where shall I begin? Where shall I go? For
Yeah.
example, to learn about data science or machine learning,
Yeah.
what is data science? What is AI? Do I need to learn this and that? So there is always a confusion. That is why now you see, if you want to learn blockchain, we have somebody else who has already taken that journey. So if you share that with us, it will be easy. Like same goes for you, right? Because you have also gone through a lot of stuff in AI, ML and stuff, right? That's we tend to do to make this journey easier for each and every one of us. Yeah.
Exactly. And the one point I just want to add here, I would be more interested in means getting to know the business problems mainly, because as we say that we are business process consultant. So I just want to know more problems in terms of means what kind of problems we are having in the community and how we can solve it, regardless of discussing and about learning technologies. I am more interested in getting to know the problems. Means how can we do, how we can build stuff, like we have seen the conversational AI course recently in OpenSAP, but I want to know means what kind of use cases different guys are having and how can we solve that.
Or basically kind of what are the implementations or what are the different use cases, or where it can help, where it cannot help,
Yeah.
apart from the basics. Okay. That's great, I think.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Shri Prasad.
Yeah, hello, this is Sri Prasad here. Basically, I'm an integration consultant currently working for SAP, and I've been in community for more than I think 6-7 years. I think this is the second event I'm attending from community side. The first one, I think it was SIT Bangalore. It happened, I think, in Jan or Feb this year. And after that, this is the second event, I guess. So, yeah, looking forward for more networking. It's more on the, like, meet more people and have a good night.
Very good. Warm welcome, Shri Prasad. Let's try to make this thing happen. Srinivas Rao.
Hey, hi Navid, hi Gaurav. I am from IBM and I have around 14 years of experience. I currently work with SAP Innovation team in IBM, and I'm basically doing my hands dirty in ABAP RAP, trying to do hands much more dirty in IRPA 2.0 and cloud workflows at the moment. Yeah, and the expectation from me is the first thing that you mentioned is about the networking. So I definitely want to grow in the networking space, because I personally feel that that's one thing that I'm lacking. And yes, I aspire to become a technical architect. So um, So the way someone from SAP was saying that he would like to understand the business case and also would like to understand how different technologies can resolve and connect with each other. So that's also one of the outcome that I would like to have from these sessions.
Okay, sure. Warm welcome, Srinivas.
Thanks, Abid.
Vamsi Krishna. Vamsi? Maybe Vinod Vamsi. Vamsi? Vinod here?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Myself, Vinod here. I have around 14 years of experience, mostly in SAP ABAP. Currently based out in Mumbai, working with IBM.
Okay. Warm welcome, Vinod. Is there anyone who has not introduced or maybe have joined later?
Yeah, hi Nabit, Manish here. I think I lost network in between.
Yeah, Manish.
So I have, so we know each other. I mean, I worked with you at Infosys, and we met last year as well at SAP TechEd. And speaking about myself, I have around 13 years of SAP experience, which is majorly into ABAP, and 3 years experience into SAP LT replication server. So my expectation from this event is majorly, have a networking group wherein I can share things that I learn based on my experience and also learn from the community.
Very good. Warm welcome, Manish. Yes. Chitra Narayanan.
Hello. Hi, Nabhid. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Nabhid. I'm Chitra. I have around 9 years of experience in SAP ABAP, and I'm currently working with Bueller Group, which is a manufacturing company. I came to know about your class from LinkedIn and YouTube, and I was very much, excited about it, and I felt it very useful because the way you explain it was very comforting for me. It's like it's not any rocket science that I'm going to learn. So I started following it very frequently, and that was really thank you for that. I attended your TechEd session as well, and I'm in such a stage that I really want to come out of my comfort zone of only ABAP and OOPS ABAP. I want to go to another theory or another. I want to explore all kind of the development. So I feel this will be really a mentorship for me, and I feel this community very useful. So thanks a lot for that.
Warm welcome, Chitra, and I think that's the core purpose. We are all here to learn, share, and inspire. And we'll not only learn technical things, we'll try to understand business from the functionals. We'll try to understand the infra story from basis guy, or how does this security work and deep from the security, whatever it is, different aspects of technologies, along with business is what we'll try to do. Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Anybody else who has not been done the introduction? Or I think we are good then. I think that was like initially we were like if whether to do it or not. I think it makes sense to have the introduction so that at least we know who are we and where somebody work, and it makes sense. Gaurav, anything from your side, or you want to introduce yourself again, man?
I think I had introduced myself. I think it's great. It's I think good to see. At least we have a lot of technical people. Okay, that's one thing common we have. So we really don't go into that headache of having different rooms for now for technical and functional. And by listening to the introductions, we got to also know that what most people are looking forward to. So I just noted it down that what sessions we can plan in the coming year. Probably when it comes to what next session, I will discuss it with the team. Okay.
Yes.
And I will request some sessions from the people who have introduced themselves as well. Yeah.
Yes.
But I think it's great. Thank you very much, everyone, for turning up. I think we ought to have this community, this networking in India. It's going to help us a lot and help many others also. So as Nabita earlier said, please hang around, and you will be definitely benefited out of it.
Yeah. So moving on with our plans, the next three things which we have aligned is you will hear my rant for next 5 minutes, right? I will have my own blabber and all for next 5 minutes about community, which I think is something which is always coming from the heart, and then we'll take a step back and we'll talk about SAP TechEd recap, right? That okay, what are the key takeaways for me, what I want to learn in 2021, and maybe you also and everyone can pitch in, and so that sometimes what has happened is it is not possible to go through all sessions, but something which I have not attended and one of you have attended, so that might get added into my to-do list. So that is the intention. And then before we wrap up this call quickly, we will clearly jot down the action points that okay, this is what we are thinking of doing in next one. And in case you have any suggestions, questions, queries, feel free to pitch in, right? So let me just quickly share my screen. This one, and let me know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
And I'm pretty bad with my presentation, so bear with me. I don't want to waste much of your time, but I think it is very important for you to understand. I think most of you have already covered it. Why SAP community or why community? Communities in general. Why do we need them, right? I think the times have changed now for COVID also, but before COVID also, it was more likely I definitely needed to get inspiration, right? Networking, yes, because as most of you are here to talk about, you're also looking on to network with people, right? Why? Because there can be a number of.
Sorry to interrupt you, Nabit. So, Rajiv here. So, are you sharing anything on screen? Because I'm using my mobile, I can't see anything else.
In mobile also, you will get some pop-up or something.
There will be some pin. If you click on the pin button, right, then it will be removed. Then you can see the screen.
What should
Yep.
I do?
Yep. Got it. Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, very good, yeah, very good, very good. So, uh, inspiration is first. Networking is another one which every one of us has already mentioned. And then there is an opportunity to learn. So by default, every one of you who is there on the call, at least I feel you are the ones who at least, you are here because you want to learn and grow and network, right? Otherwise, nobody spares so much time and hour for on a Saturday for this, right? Everyone has family and other plans for them. So that's a good thing, right? And another thing which I observed was in community is you learn actually how other things who are successful people who are whom people look up to, what they do, right? And then you try to copy it, and that's what I do. I don't innovate, I copy stuff. There's no harm in copying stuff. And I'm saying when I copy good habits, it's very good, right? So for example, I am a big fan of DJ Adam, so I try to see what he's doing and I try to see what I can do, right? And how do I learn it? So that's, I think, is very important. And I think the last one for why community is straight from the heart, it's to get a sense of satisfaction, right? So because money will never hasn't given me any satisfaction so far. It is always the sharing of knowledge and somebody coming back to you and saying that okay, I got my issue resolved or I got to know this thing, and that's what actually gives me an immense satisfaction, enlightenment, whatever you call it, right? So I think one of these reasons might resonate with you or all or none. You might have your own reasons, which is perfectly fine. We are a diversified group, and everyone has feel free is can have his own ways, right? Why do I participate, right? So that's basically kind of few points which I actually jotted down on my mobile last night, and then I copied it here. So that's why you see you and all those stuff. And how it has helped me is I think 14 years in SAP is has been easy for me because of this SAP community. Why? Because each time you have a problem, you always Google and community has a solution for it, right? For example, Fiori elements. So sooner or later you will read one of Mahesh answer helping somebody out, right? Or Gaurav helping on a back cloud or Shri Prasad on integration stuff. So this is where this community help us, right? And another thing which it has helped me is in making those lifelong friends, right? For example, the people here on the call, few of you or many of you I already know. Why? Because there's, for example, some are, we met on the hands-on SAP dev session, some on community, some on Twitter, some on LinkedIn, and there's a sense of comfort you get, right, where you can go and ask anybody, right, irrespective of his experience, designation, and all. It's community, right? It's all like-minded people. So it has helped me in making lifelong friends. Of course, it has come with a recognition, which I'm always thankful to SAP community for recognizing it. And why I didn't want to talk about recognition, but why I wanted to talk about here was because if you look at this decade, right, Channel 1 specifically, it was all about community. And even our SAP CTO also was, primary focus was, I think, developers. That's why he has those different developer roles and community, right? So these two things go hand in hand. And if there is, it's like you have to have a balance of both. That's why I think, and it also brings you recognition that you are, in the sense that community rewards you. It doesn't matter, but it doesn't reward you, that is also okay, right? Important is you feel satisfied and develop good habits. Why? For example, I started running by seeing Phil Cooley, DJ Adams, these guys running, and I was like, man, why can't I run? Although I'm a bit overweight, but still I can try. So I started walking, and slowly, once you lose weight, you start running, and that's how you try to learn. That's from the leaders who inspire you. And lastly, this public speaking is something I think that's what we discussed in other somewhere with the Yalsa guys also, that I'm a very introvert kind of a guy, and said, luckily or unluckily, being in this IT space has turned me into that. At least I can talk in front of the camera. I don't know whether in actual I'll be able to or not. You will see my shivering legs, right? But that's okay, right? I think overall this community is like a 360-degree for you, right? It helps you in your knowledge. It helps you knowing people. It helps you, for example, fitness, public speaking. So there are a number of benefits which you might have, which I haven't listed here because everyone will have his or own way, right? And without wasting much time, I think what I request you to right now is, if you have not done this, right? I don't know whether how many of you have an account on community.sap.com. If not, please go ahead and do it. These are the three advice I think I have for 2021 for every one of you, that okay, do this at least, that create an account, spend 10 minutes, read post, Q&A, whatever it feels like, right? But be there 10 minutes. I'm not asking for a 1 hour daily or something. Start with small things. These small, this is something which I read in, I think, Atomic Habits. These small daily things will actually become part of your life, and you will be like, start missing it if you don't do it. And lastly, I think follow these three guys: Q Macro, Max, DJ, Thomas Young, DJ, Q Macro, and be inspired. Because I think for anybody on SAP community, I think typically for developers, I have seen that there are SAP developer team who inspire us a lot. So if you are not on Twitter, you are definitely missing something. If you look about Gregor, he does crazy things. So he's a SAP mentor, right? So overall, I think it is important is I think is three things which you should do for next 2021, new year, new goals. We always make new goals, right? And let's make a small goals and try to fulfill. And I think that's all. I don't have any other thing to share. In case you have any query, question, something, I'm happy to answer. So maybe Gaurav?
Yeah, so if everyone, if we don't have any question coming up, I can just wait for a minute for if someone.
Hello. Hi, Nabhit. Hi, Gaurav.
Yeah.
I have a question. It's not really question. It's from my experience, and I want to get an answer for this from heart. Actually, my experience, I don't know, somebody resonate with me. I try to follow the sessions, and I try to take the trial account. Try to practice. Something. But at work, right? Actually at work, I end up in doing SE80 from 9 hours for the 9 hours. So somewhere, and we get busy in that. We get busy in fixing things, and we get busy in enhancing something. So somewhere in between, when I totally get busy at work, at office things, and I lose the continuity or I lose the consistency. So this is what happening with me. I don't know someone else has this experience. So I don't know how will I make that real switch and how will I learn from work and it's from the stars and how why I'm not getting into actual work of the new technologies. But I want to know how to keep that inspiration level or motivation high to do things without working it actually. Mm.
That's a fair call. I think that's a very fair question because I think many of us will be still working in our old SC 80 days or SC 38 days, right? And I think a very valid thing which I think has worked for me is that to be honest, I also did not get a chance to work in SIP for HANA 1 year or 2 years back, right? I was just working in ABAP stuff and all that stuff. So I think what helped me was during that time was one is there are two things. One is uh, be there in the community when people ask questions in Q&A, right? So those are some real questions which are coming from an actual work. So when you try to find solution for it, it actually you are as good as working on a project. Okay, so by staying active and by trying to no, if you're not able to answer, it is okay. You can still read those answers and you will still be aware. And slowly you will see within 1 to 3 weeks you're able to answer people queries, and that's how you keep your knowledge up to date because you haven't got a that is one thing, right? And second thing is I think is there are two kinds of people. One is in a BAP I used to earlier say that okay, let work come, then I will do, right? Let work come, then I will learn also, then I will implement it and stuff, right? Same thing I did in SAP i5 and my first project was Black Earth, right? It was a failure, I know that. And so then I change my approach. I say that okay, at least let me understand the basics, right? And stay around, hang around. If the work come, I'll be at least remembering 50, 70, 60% of it. I'll pitch it, right? So that's how it has worked for me. Maybe other people can pitch in their views. It's really open call.
In just a start, I guess, it's a serious. You just get started with Q and whatever it is. Then it will become habitual. You just add an folder into your inbox. There is a SAP community. Whenever see a one message, new message come up, you will just tend to look into it like what is a new problem or somebody asks, do I have an answer for it? Okay. So you will tend to get into SAP community. I mean, although you have a lot of work, right, you try to answer somebody's question. So frankly speaking, I'll be getting some message over LinkedIn. Okay? First I used to get personal messages. Okay, boss, I have some issues. Can you help me out here? I straight away told, okay, you create a thread in community. You share the link. I'll try to help you out there. So it is just like once you resolve their issues, they'll at least say thank you. Okay, then you'll just automatically get motivated. Somebody issue got resolved, right? So although we everybody works for some customer and we'll be busy with our day-to-day activities, it's just an minutes of time. Like you make an habitual like for daily and 20 minutes. I'll go through community, whatever the tags I follow. When you enable the communication in the community profile, so you'll get an instant email over to your office email address or your personal email address. Then you will tend to look into it. If you follow all this, automatically for a week, if you follow, then after that it will even happen.
Yeah, maybe if I can. Sorry, man. Maybe you go ahead first. I'll probably add to that.
Okay. So I also completely resonate with Nabit and I forgot your name. Sorry, man.
This is Sri.
Yeah. Yeah. So many people here, so it's So I completely resonate with you guys because last time also when we were having a chat with Nabit, right, for our ELSA podcast. So I was telling the same to Nabit. I was like doing only from last 2 years. Max, I have developed only 2 or 3 Fiori applications, but I was and maybe from last 1 year or maybe 8 months, I have not developed any single Fiori application. But still, I answer questions. I am still up to date with UI5, and I suggest people. I also learn new things. How I am doing that is, one thing is because I'm answering questions and reading the blogs in the community. So this is one thing that worked for me. So even though I am not doing the actual work, but I am actually getting updated with the latest trends, or with whatever the world stuff also, to not forget about it. So I'm reading blogs, blog posts, and answering questions. This always worked for me, even for the latest technologies also, right? For example, let's say CAPM. So I don't have any knowledge on that firsthand. At least with UFI, I developed something, but CAPM, I don't even have any knowledge. But I started reading answers, blog posts. So I'm not an expert, but I have some level of knowledge that I can work out. So that is just because I'm following community question answers and blog posts. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, and Chitra, so you work in a project, right? That's in a small ABAPer community in itself, right? So in Cargill, we are 5 people, 5 technical people, 6th is my manager, right? And we work on a lot of continuous improvement, right? We do a lot of vendor management, but we do a lot of continuous improvement. So recently, I was basically, my onus was to check VS Code if we can use for Fiori development, right? And I have not done end-to-end Fiori app till now, to be very frank, right? So my team helped me support in my work that I had to do. And I was able to basically create a very basic Fiori element app. I read few of Mahesh's blogs as well. I came through that for a few things, right? And then I was able to at least build a skeleton in few days, right? So how VS Code you have to integrate with your system, backend system, and then how you create a simple app, right? And then I tried a few apps with Nabheet's YouTube channel as well on VS Code specifically because I was looking for that topic. So maybe if your team can help you, like-minded people, you can come learn something and then learn from each other. And that's what we do, because we have different topics that each one picks up and then takes it to closure. So, and then we learn from each other how it was done, what's the meaning, and because we are a small community of 5 people in itself, right? So
I wanted
that's
to
something
add.
that you can do.
Yeah, thanks, Brahm. So I wanted to add here, like I also agree with what Chitra has said. Like similar kind of situation many of us are having. On a daily basis, we are working with our regular, ECC work with report program, module program, but we also trying to learn a lot of other things, which is not part of our regular day-to-day work. But she asked like how to stay motivated. I think that's where this community will come. Like just be in the community, and then the motivation will never be gone. You'll be always highly motivated, even more than what is needed. It's the amount of motivation you get is very high, and then you'll be always willing to learn and work on those new things. So there will be never a lack of motivation if you are part of the community.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot, all. Actually, I am at the right place, I think so now. Yeah.
And also the tags which you have tagged also will give you more.
Abhinath, you're saying something?
Yeah. So the tags also most important. What tag we have been tagged to the community, it will give a notification. Someone have told that notification will be coming. So at the Chitra have told that in mid of the work, she is unable to concentrate on those things. That will comes as a notification, so that you follow that tag, automatically those related topics will come to your inbox itself.
Yes, fair enough. Because if you have following the right tags on the community, you will get everything in your inbox. If you have set those, notifications, I think that's also very nice, because I remember I used to do it earlier that by morning or evening we'll check those mails and then try to see if we can answer, or if there is any interesting questions or something. I think very interesting view. Yeah. So any other queries, concerns? Somebody
I
has any?
just wanted to add this, Nabit. It's just a funny thing. So, I usually say this to many people. Don't work for a company, work for yourself. I mean, in the process of working for yourself, obviously you are doing something good for your company by implementing something good.
Mahesh, we're not able to hear you properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it fine now?
Yes, it is fine now.
So I usually say this, like, don't work for company, work for yourself. Because in process of working for yourself, right, you will implement best things for your company, as well as you are designing a good career for yourself. So I mean, this will not work out for everyone, I can understand, but we can at least try to follow this.
No,
somewhat.
probably, Mahesh, I can resonate with you. What we tell our vendor partners, right? The people I work with, the BAP community of vendors that I work with, that if I am saying something, please first understand that, because it's for your career that you have to understand it, right? And then implementation will take care. There are 10 different ways, right? So first understand, I might be wrong, your point might be right. Let's first discuss, get to a best solution possible for the company. But for your learning, we need to understand why it was done in a certain way. Right, and that's what helps your basics, as Naveed said.
Yeah, fair point, I think. Okay. Any other one? Any other piece of advice for Chitra, or I think we can move on to the our another topic, which is SAP TechEd recap, and maybe what we can do is I think everyone can maybe Gaurav, let's do this way that we start from alphabet wise and you can moderate it, right? Gaurav?
TechEd takeaways.
Yes, let's quickly have, because you might see a few things which I think I have also missed many, right? And many people might have missed many things because there were too many sessions going on. So I think it makes sense for everyone to also pitch in here and talk. And we won't spend, will not. I think the intent also is this to not to block you for 2 hours, right? It is to spend around 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and that's why we'll try to do it quickly so that at least we come out with some jargons which I don't know. For example, somebody might don't know SAP graph, right? What is SAP graph? And then at least will be in our to-do list. So maybe Gaurav, you can moderate and start from beginning then.
I think I think probably let people speak. Raise because everyone may not have insights on the SAP TechEd takeaways, right? So
everyone
can share, right?
Perfect. Okay, then maybe this time you will start. I will not volunteer then.
Okay. Okay, let me start.
No, you will not start. Let Brahm start. Brahm.
Yeah, sure. Not a problem. I can start. So I have gone through a handful of sessions. I have not gone through, and I'm still going through a few of them, right? For me, it was from the developer keynote by DJ, right? And group, right? It's one enterprise messaging. CAP is one thing that, again, as a group, right, in the company, we are looking at RAP, CAP, and enterprise services, right? And so that is one thing. And then we are also looking at VUI, voice interface, and one of our teammates is working on that. He did so these are few things. And one guy, as we had, I think, Shukla right here. So data sciences is one topic that we are looking at, how to get insights of what transactions we are doing in our SAP systems. So these are the takeaways that we have as a group. We've already discussed internally, but yeah, we'll discuss probably in first week of Jan again as well. So because we still have a lot of sessions to go through as individuals. So these are few takeaways that we have.
Okay, good. I think for me, it was I normally when I attend TechEd, I look for things which I haven't heard about. For example, Reum is one thing which is a platform which is a no-code platform, right, for automation. And I heard about it, but I still don't have any knowledge. It is something I would like to explore, right? And of course, I think with SAP's direction of going towards a one domain model, right? And that is something which looks interesting to me. And I think that is something which is like something which I've kept for 2021 to understand what one domain model is, what is Reum, right? And of course, yeah, as you rightly mentioned, Abram, that of course the developer keynote was awesome. They were the eye opener for us, and then how different technologies integrate. So from that point of view, I think I would also like to explore integration suite also. So that's the key takeaway for me. Maybe somebody else can pitch in.
And yeah, from the developer keynote, few topics, in probably I was not able to connect the dots, right? And just listening to that session, a lot of things became clearer that you knew as theory, maybe not as practical, but a lot of things became clear that way.
Okay.
Anyone
What
else?
about others? Yeah, go ahead.
Share their
Yep.
SAP.
Yeah, this is Jnana. Like I actually this time was lean for me, so I took the opportunity and I utilized it to the max. Like I was able to attend few many sessions, and as everyone was mentioning, developer keynote was the cornerstone, and that was the first thing I should mention here. And other than that, like most of I was concentrating, like I don't have much handle in the recent areas of development like this UI5 tooling or the or the new intelligent enterprise session. So I was actually attending more on that. And off late, I was into EWM, and I actually had a WM project like last year. Like so, I was more interested, and there was a session with Industry 4.0 EWM. Like that was a session that was a partner session from Westmarket, I suppose. So that session was interesting. And like Nabeed was saying, the other one was Room. So the Room, I actually was trying to attend, and I actually attended on demand for the one, like that was from Evonik. Evonik actually has implemented that, and somebody from Evonik was speaking on that, how they implemented Room. That was a very good session on that one. And other than that, I was pretty much excited with this ticket. So I booked whichever session I was able to, and after the 40 minutes of the opening of that the portal, I just registered. So I was lucky enough to attend 3 or 4 hands-on as well. So it was good. Like it was really fun. And not to mention, like Nabeed, I actually attended your session as well. Like the key takeaway for me from your session was to learn something about the Golang. So the Go language. So I was just taking on that. So off late, I was doing a lot from this developer.sap.com. So I was trying some hands-on on that one, and yeah, that's.
Thanks, Jnana.
Thanks. Yeah.
What about others? Feel free to pitch in.
Yeah, so Naveed, just wanted to add my 2 cents here. Like, yeah, these sessions were definitely were giving us the kind of roadmap, like for a developer's point of view, where we should go. I think the RPA and intelligent is probably next big thing, which is coming into SAP community in the developer community, where we probably am lacking, and maybe many of us, it's very new to us. And obviously, I guess 2021 is going to be the year for that, where we should put our hands and get that knowledge. And I think this community has to play a big role over there.
Yeah. Yes. In fact, Shivam has also posted an important note, and I also just refined it with that all the people who have not been able to attend workshops, they are all available on GitHub. So at least you can go and check out what are the steps and everything. So you can do it at your home, and most of them, if not all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think there is recently some tutorial started on building chatbot, I guess, with I just got the notification on that.
Yeah, yes. OpenSP1, I think. Good. Okay. What about others?
Yeah,
Brijesh?
hi. So for me, shall I go ahead?
Go ahead, Ram.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, actually, I also booked so many sessions, but because it was remote and due to office priorities, I also attended few. But major highlight for me, which I was looking and excited, obviously the developer keynote, which the introduction was pretty awesome. I felt And then the other thing which I looked like how to migrate it onto cloud, because in my company we are migrating our SAP ecosystem onto cloud. Like it's like an hybrid kind of thing, something on-prem, something cloud. And another thing is which was pretty exciting to me, considering where the industry is going, is like the DevOps methodology. Because in traditional, even though like for me, I understand like in ABAP also we have our transport system by which whenever we want it, we can move it. But because now everything is on cloud and there are so many different programming languages which people are working on, then how to make it as a bundle and migrate those things onto cloud. So I was mainly looked on to that sessions, and again something related to intelligent enterprise, like how all pieces can fit together onto cloud, which was pretty awesome. And one thing which I wanted to highlight it here, probably it would be just me. I was looking into the Devtoberfest competition, and I thought like there would be people, especially from India. I felt like who would be, because I understand there would be so many brilliant people here, and but when I was looking into the list, it's a fault from myself as well because I have not participated. But from this community, I felt it could be a good platform where we can bounce ideas. For example, now there is an SAP innovation competition is there, so probably with this community we can bounce ideas and share our knowledges just to see if it makes sense for a bigger audience or not.
Perfect. Yes, yes, I too second that thought, Rahul. I think we can play a bigger part, and slowly and steadily we will together will play it. Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah, hi.
Rahul?
Yeah, sorry. If you can say. Okay.
Yeah, Anugrah, please go ahead and let's do it quickly. I was just looking at the timing. That's okay. Please go ahead.
Sorry. So this was the first time I actually attended TechEd, and it was a great experience for me. Actually, I'm basically from the ABAP background. OData side, actually, I started working in the OData, then moved to Fiori. And for me, and I was in the past year, I was actually learning about data science and all. So there was a concern for me. I have to switch my career, maybe possibly if I want to move further, but it was great to know that data science has a lot of possibilities in SAP side because we have a tool and more other than like not just HANA, so much more than that. So it was a great learning for me this time, and got to learn more about Fiori Launchpad and the cloud changes, the Fiori elements, and a lot of things. So a lot of things are there. So need to work on things one by one. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Imra. We are just close to 5 minutes of our agreed time. So I will just like to mention what we plan to cover in our next meeting, third Saturday of next month. Okay, and you will get the invite for that and the event registration permission as well. Okay. Sri Prasad is among us. He is one of the members who is present here. He is a very known community member, former member of the month, and he has very graciously agreed to conduct CPI introductory sessions for us. Okay, so CPI, I believe, is one of the most important thing for every SAP technical guy to know, because going forward, okay, we SAP plan to do less and less things in core and more things on the by side extensibility. So middleware is going to play major role. It's already playing a major role actually. Okay, so as SAP technical people, everyone at least should be able to talk about CPI. They may not know it in detail, but from introductory level, basic level, I believe everyone should know. So this is one of the new topic thing that we are going to start from the next meeting. We will probably have a series for 4 or 5 months where
every month Sri Prasad can cover this topic for 30 minutes or 45 minutes. I will give him the freedom to choose the timing and the content. Okay, so this is what going to be for the next month. And the other inputs that I have received going by your introduction and expectation is that I think many people will be interested in knowing about ABAP 7.5. Okay, the new ABAP syntaxes and how the new ABAP is working. Okay, and why we should use the new ABAP and what are the benefits of that. Okay, that's one thing. And I think the other point is that many people are interested in knowing about or ramping up to UI5 and Fury also. These are the two things I have noted, which I think most people will be interested in. So I just request all of you guys, if any of you is interested to give a session on these, please get in touch with us, Nabeed and myself, and we can discuss it offline. We can plan accordingly. Okay, but I think we are going to cover these topics in coming meetings. So apart from these, the other topics which I see people are interested in are like intelligent technologies, and we heard one person to talk about EWM as well. I think that's also something we technical people should know, because it's getting embedded into S4HANA now. So EWM is not a separate system now. It will be like S4HANA embedded EWM. So it's like our SD and MM modules. We will be expected to know the EWM as well. Probably with the time, we can include all these topics as well. Okay, but for now, we are going to start with CPI, and we'll explore the possibility of having sessions around new things around ABAP and new things around UI5 Fury. And this is what we plan. Okay. And yeah, Nabeed, if you have anything, then you can add. Otherwise, we are at 129 and 130. We will close it off.
I think we are good, and the intention is to keep it with 1 to 1.5 hour session, not much more. And from next one, we'll have technical, functional, whatever sessions, and if possible, we'll try to bring in those roadmap also. That, for example, if being a technical or functional, how do you move from those space to like Fury or to machine learning or blockchain? So those clear-cut roadmaps so that you can take that journey. I think that's it, and I think we are good to close then. Thank you, everyone.
Navid, can I just add one thing here? Yeah. So I mean, yeah, this is our monthly community meetup. Obviously, it's a big community, and people will be doing a lot of things. Maybe is there any other platform where in between they can participate or communicate or share things rather than this? I mean, obviously, this is once in a month, but like our Discord group is there, right?
We will, as of now, we are starting small, Priya. Slowly, once we see the response in 4 or 5 sessions, right, then we will increase it to the next level. As of now, we are trying to see how it goes, right? But yes, give us 4 more sessions, and you will see that coming.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Naveen and Gaurav. Thank you, Naveen and Gaurav.
Thank you. To close.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Have a good New Year. Bye.
Thanks.